Hello, babies! Oh my god! Hello, everyone! It's so hot here today. Girl! Oh god, hello, everybody! How's everyone doing? Are you guys enjoying the Precure day? T and Magical are doing such a great job with this. Girl! Oh my god, they are everything. They're killing it with this event. Let me see who's here. Gotcha Bear, hello, hello Bebang, hello Ken, hello Sportball, hello Celine, hello Evie, hello Anthony Thomas, hello Shiny, hello Gotcha Marshmallow, hello Ellie, hello Crystal Saber, hello Precure Fan, hello Karimar Santiago. Oh my god, what a beautiful name. Ava the Diamond Girl, another beautiful name. I love this. Cinnamon the Vulpix, T. Okay Fern, hello. Hello Inu. Inu is joining me. Congrats on 5K. Girl. I got 5K. Starry Miracle. I forgot to turn on the mic. I forgot to turn on the lights. I was checking out the other stream of the Precure Day, the whole event that's going on, and I was like, what's her name? I forgot her name. She was playing on Twitch. She was playing the Max Heart game for Game Boy Advanced, I think, and it was a lot of fun. She is an amazing streamer. I'm gonna find her link again and link her here for you when I can. Oh god. Okay, so today is Precure Day. Simulation Cat. So if you want to follow her, check out her streams and everything, you can check her out in the link that's on the chat. Anyways, guys, today is gonna be a big day in the Precure world. I mean, it is being a big day already because of the Precure Day. If you guys don't know, Only Magical's here on the chat. She is like the big mastermind behind everything Magical and T. They are doing this big event that is spawning throughout the whole day. We had lots of panels today on Discord. We had the live stream on Twitch, and now we're having my live stream here on YouTube. After this live stream is over, today we're gonna end the live stream a little bit earlier than usual. We usually go throughout 1 hour. Today we're gonna fin 1 hour and a half. Today it's gonna be 1 hour because after the stream, there's gonna be another panel on Twitch, on Discord, on the Discord server, so you can join and watch. There are lots of great things going on. And I was really thinking of lots of different stuff to do here today. There is nothing else to talk about except for the episode that is gonna air soon. And like, I don't even know what to say, because that's it. That's the whole thing. That's what's on everybody's minds. So we're gonna have to focus on that, girl. I mean, come on. I'm pretty excited about it. This episode is going to be insanely good, I think, and I just feel like it's gonna be a big moment for Tropical-Rouge. Another big moment for Tropical-Rouge. I don't know how you guys are feeling about the last few episodes, but I have been enjoying them a lot. Say hello to Inu. Where is Inu?
I'm here. I just wanted to let you finish talking.
You're here. Hello. Inu is joining me. This is my panel. This is our panel. And
are we a panel since it's just me and you?
Well, this is kind of a. I think it is.
It's like more like a Manzai type thing.
Yeah. Are we gonna fight again over happiness charge? I hope we do.
No.
I'm just joking. Okay, Fern. The trivia section is not now. It's just after this stream, I believe. It's just after this live stream. My opinion on Tropical-Rouge so far is I am having a ton of fun with this season. I feel like this is a very exciting and fun season. It's very lighthearted. The one thing I am not really enjoying about Tropical-Rouge is the fights. That's basically the only thing. Yeah, that's basically the only thing I am not really enjoying about it. There's another thing that I'm not crazy about it, which is I feel like Tropical-Rouge sometimes could be a little bit more dramatic, but it's not like this is something I really love. I love when the season gets super dramatic and everything. But I am enjoying Tropical-Rouge insanely. It is a great season. I am loving it. I'm having a lot of fun with every single episode. I feel like there was one episode I didn't really enjoy so far. So it's like being a great season. How are you feeling about it, Inu?
I mean, fights are not, the make or break for me, but it's always fun to watch you, like, this is my favorite episode, and then next week, this is my new favorite episode.
Yeah, this is happening a lot with me.
I don't think I've ever seen your videos do that, where it just keeps escalating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, every week. Like, I mean, yeah, there's been times when it goes from, one time and then 5 weeks later, but not every week. It seems like every week has been.
I say this
a new tier.
Like 60% of my videos on Tropical-Rouge, because it's always like, oh my god, this is my favorite episode, and then next week, no, this is my favorite episode now. That's how good I think.
I think the only one you didn't like was the Panther Mukai episode.
Yeah, exactly. That episode was like the only one I didn't enjoy. The rest of the episodes, there's always something great about them. This was the only disappointment for me so far. Yes, Uki.
I liked it. I liked it from an artistic standpoint, just because I watched his interview about it, and I also watched. They had some footage of him recording his lines, and there was two kids, Summer and Laura, that were constantly like
cheering on him.
Not making fun of him, but like making him laugh while he was doing it. He said he had a great time doing it, and he's a big Precure fan. His favorite was Hugto, and yeah.
And yeah, Uki, yes, I am kind of being easy to please in Tropical-Rouge. I don't know, I'm really loving the tone of the season. Visually, I think the season is very beautiful, and I think that they're doing a great job narrative-wise. I feel like the story obviously needs to pick its pace, but it's doing that now, so I'm not complaining. And every time we have something focusing on the characters, it's insanely good. Like last episode with Papaya, I'm still.
They could have gone. They could have gone the generic route with that, but they didn't.
They didn't, and that like after 18 seasons to have something different and something that you wouldn't expect. Girl, I just can't with it. I just can't.
I expected there to be a twist to it, but not like that.
Yeah,
so it shows that the writers actually gave a lot of thought to it.
Yeah, I agree. My least favorite Cure hair, Bebang, I don't know. There's one Cure hair that I don't like. There's one Cure hair I don't like, but I'm not remembering which hair it is right now. But I'll remember when we're talking. Let's talk about today's episode. Because since we have the Precure Day, I feel like there's going to be a lot of love for everything concerning Precure. And so let's focus a little bit on what's going to happen in today's episode, which is going to be huge, right? And
no, it's only the apex of the season. I mean,
yeah, and like I was not expecting to have the legendary Cure be this pretty. Like I love this design. Like one of the things I love when Precure does is when it gets very campy and very, very crazy, and something that you would not expect to see in Precure. I mean, you can kind of expect to see something like this in Precure because Precure can be very campy, and I feel like this season particularly is. Like you can see that the designs overall, I think that for the only exception is Cure La Mer. With the other four, you can see that the character design doesn't really take them very seriously, in a good way. They can be very crazy design-wise. I feel like La Mer is in a different type of design. They try to make her more regal, while the others, they try to go more crazy and unusual with them. And I feel like that's the case with the legendary Cure too. And
Well, we've only had this past legendary, like past being the key word, past legendary. I don't know what to call it, motif. I don't know what you call it, but we've only had that 4 other times, if I recall, and one time in the future. But
one time in the future, and it's a pity because in a couple of seasons we see the legendary cure. Sometimes she is mentioned, but we don't actually see her in action.
Well, it's either the legendary cure. Oh, I'm sorry, it actually was 5 times. It's either the legendary cure or it was the past cures.
Yeah.
So, like in Go Princess, they meet their predecessors, right? But they weren't necessarily cures.
Yeah.
But then there's Lumiere from Kira Kira, and then last season we didn't, like, we knew about Asami, but we didn't.
Yeah, like
we didn't see her.
We knew she existed, and she was just the same as current Cure Earth, like visually. So there wasn't a big reason for them to show that.
We didn't see any past footage of her.
We did see her once.
Almost the last episode. Yeah, I didn't get to finish the sentence.
Yeah, we did see that once, but what I'm trying to say with that is that, like, in that specific season with Healing Good, it wasn't needed to have a past cure appearing, since the past cure was a current cure in a way,
Right.
And there's also something.
I think the only first time they ever tried that was in Heartcatch, but they didn't. It wasn't referenced directly, except when they went through the test, and then of course in the movie. But
yeah. Oh my God! What happened?
B Benjamin 88 donated $3 through Super Chat.
Oh my God, Benjamin! Thank you! Oh my God, Benjamin, thank you for the donation! Oh my God, I love that I have the voiceover now. If you ever write something on the Super Chat, the voice is gonna read it. I love it. Thank you, Benjamin. Yes.
And then I think the next time was Doki Doki, but that was just references to it.
Yeah, Doki Doki was very frustrating because I really love Cure Empress's design. So, like, that was crazy, and I really wanted to see the other two. You know?
And then we didn't get to see it till Go Princess. Well, it wasn't the Cures in Go Princess, but then
we had the Cures in Go Princess were amazing as well, and Lumiere appearing, girl, that's everything.
Appeared multiple times.
Yeah. So in today's episode, we are gonna see Summer, or Manatsu, meeting the legendary Cure in her dreams. Or am I remembering it wrong? She's gonna see her in the mirror, right?
She's gonna. Yeah, what's with Laura's accessories sucking people in? I don't get it. But but yeah, I'm assuming just because they're magical items, they can do that. She's gonna get sucked in, and I don't know if it's like a memory fragment or something that she's looking at, but it's definitely not third person.
Theory time.
It looks like.
For me, I think her power is stored there somehow. Well,
I mean, we don't know what the mirror does in the first place. The only reference we have to it is that it was given to Laura because she's a queen candidate.
Yeah.
That's the only reference we have.
Yeah, and there's also like Laura, Manatsu's gonna tell Laura in today's episode that she saw this girl in the mirror, and Laura's gonna tell her that this girl is the legendary Cure. So Laura knows about her. Laura knows how she looks.
Yeah, as I said yesterday, she recognizes her from her appearance, so obviously she's gonna know her name.
Yeah, and I feel like this means that this Cure is somewhat of a famous figure in Grand Ocean, right? So like it's part of the Grand Ocean legend. It's part of what the Grand Ocean people not believe in, but like they probably think highly of her.
Well, the synopsis listed Mermaid World first and then Human World, so probably it has a. I mean, because obviously they remember the events of the past, whereas the Human World is just oblivious, it seems like.
Yeah. And there is also... Hello, Merle DX. How are you? There's also going to be in today's episode. There are lots of slime-like monsters. So those are the new types of Yaranidas, right? That are gonna attack the girls.
Yeah, they're gonna keep coming, like, Blitzkrieg type, and they're gonna defeat them one after one, but they keep coming.
They keep on arriving.
Yeah,
And-
it's some. I don't know if it's actually if they're gonna use the little ball thing anymore, because the way that it was described, it said that the Witch of Delays created these, like, directly.
Yeah, and it's probably
So it
going to
doesn't
tie
seem like
up to.
So it doesn't seem like Butler's actually gonna do anything.
But
Maybe he does. I don't know.
yeah, because it's. But remember in the magazine scan. When Butler
Wait,
saw the
no.
legendary cure. Remember, and Butler remembered her as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a vague reference. I mean, it probably is. It's just that.
Yeah, we don't know if that's
vague.
actually going
It
to
just
happen in
says
the
He is
episode.
awake. Yeah, it just says he is awake, but he could be talking about Natsus as well.
Yeah, he could be. But when he saw her, or Manatsu powered up, he said, like, I can't believe she's still alive. So Butler is probably a villain who's been working for the witch for a long time, or maybe for another villain that was not the witch. But he was probably always a butler, never really the boss.
I thought it just said, oh, she is awake.
Yeah, I think he said something like he was surprised that she is there. Like, she was not supposed to be here, like this kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
it's a vague pronoun. I don't know who he's talking about.
So we have Laura's mirror. I love this. This fact about Laura's mirror, because in this we can see that Laura's mirror does something. It's not just something that she will look at herself and see that she's beautiful. it has some more power than it actually.
Hold on that screenshot. I want to point something out. Manatsu's I don't know what you call them, straps or leggings or whatever they are. They actually are the same design as the episode 2 picture we have of the previous, what Laura describes as the previous.
Oh,
legendary.
okay. I have her here. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me
You may have
find
to
the
zoom in
picture.
on the other one.
Keep talking.
You may have to zoom in on the one from episode 2.
It's
depending on
episode
which
4.
one it is. Really? I thought it was
Yeah, it was in Papaya's episode. Here. You're right.
sort of
It's
a-
the same. Look.
Yeah, it's sort of
It's
like
the
a Greek-looking design.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which would make sense given Laura's name, but
Yeah, and we know that Summer's gonna get the power up from this cure. So
yeah, I'm curious if it's just some sort of blinding light and it just takes on the shape or the manifestation of the dresser that they made, because that's something they made together.
Yeah,
Unity.
definitely. That's gonna be part of the whole thing. That's gonna be part of the whole thing for sure. Ballerina lace, yes, it definitely resembles that as well. I mean, the legendary cure that we see in episode 4, she's wearing like ballerina shoes. It looks like ballerina slippers, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah, and
Yeah,
Summer has the
I'm
same
curious
without
to know
the shoes.
why they went with the no shoes.
Yeah, I
Curious as
think
to what
there's
that
not going to be an
decision-
explanation for that. It's just because it's part of a tropical feel, tropical
not
design.
in the show. Not in the show. Later on, when we get a book about the whole thing.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
I hope they
that's
say something about that.
yeah. I feel like that's going to be their reasoning. I wonder when's the
Well,
last time a
something
super form obtaining episode where they had to fight multiple monsters of the week. I don't remember.
Multiple monsters last season. Healing Good Arrow.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Healing Good Oasis.
Well, they fought one big one, but it started out with multiples.
Yeah. And so there are lots of lots of little stories sprouting up from Tropical-Rouge that I'm very, very curious for. And I don't think we're getting answers about that today. But one of the things that's making me very curious is the fact that we're going to have two different attacks, one from the land and one from the sea. And I'm curious if if today's cure is going to give them both of the powers, or if she is just going to give them the land powers, because, I mean, look at her. And then we're going to meet another one saying that we're going to have this a sea cure giving them the sea power.
The two attacks make sense because of the two worlds, but as far as like the decision as to why they did that, it could be that like sometimes they fight on land and sometimes they fight in water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like that's a water fight is bound to happen sometime. I don't know, but I feel like at the end of the season we might have one, or maybe the last fight is going to be underwater. I don't know. That can happen.
But, like, they haven't really explored. I mean, we know that they're capable of doing that.
Yeah.
I think that
we had a little fight. We had a little fight underwater.
Hold on just a second. I think that the villains have the advantage though in the water, except for maybe Lemaire, but the other ones don't. Last time they fought in the water, it did not. It seemed like they were at a disadvantage.
Yeah, it can be because we only had one fight underwater, which was a little bit of Summer versus Shongire.
Yeah.
So at that moment, Shongire was like getting the upper hand on the fight. I mean, he was getting the upper hand on land, and he was also getting the upper hand on the underwater. So, oh, what about the mermaids that hit the cup? Maybe she gives them the other if they're separated. That can be it. The mermaid.
I'm still curious if the mermaid actually put it there, because it doesn't directly say that, like somebody saw her like put it there. Like all we have is just a reference of the mermaid jumping out of the water, like Laura does. I
think that is enough for us to know that she was the one who put it there.
Yeah, or passed it on to her.
Because we don't know who she is. Like, we don't know who this mermaid is. All we know is that this mermaid did this like 70 years ago, something like that, lots and lots of years ago. Because the old lady that saw her when she was a little kid. So that's the only thing we know. And
pull up the screenshot that I gave you of that on Discord. It's just like a few messages back yesterday.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting once you correct the coloring.
So this, let me put up the original, because what happens is that in the show, it's colored this way, like this old filter, like something that happened in the past. And when you correct the colors and take out the filters, Inu did it. She has this coloring, which is very similar to Laura's costume when she's a human.
Well, it's if you take some of the elements of her, like some of them do correspond to the queen, like specifically the pearls in her hair, but and also the same, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like Benjamin said. I think she is gonna be the queen. I think she's gonna be the queen.
I mean, I think so too. And maybe the emphasis of how big she is how old she is.
Maybe, yeah. And I feel like the fact that the witch is also very huge is because she's also very old.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a picture of the queen here so that we can compare both. Okay, found some of the Lemaire episode. We can see the queen here, and we can see... I want a full body picture of her here. So this is the queen, and this is Laura. Look at the size difference of both of them. Like, The queen is
Like a little dog.
giant. It's like Shingeki no Kyojin here. Like it's insanely different. And like if you look at this old picture, the color scheme is almost the same as the queen. Like the pink tail and the green hair. The hair is a little greener. It feels like, I don't know, but I feel like the shade could be the same, you know?
Well, it could also be that that's supposed to be at nighttime too. So
Yeah.
I did try to pull out some of the greens in there, but it didn't.
I can't wait for a small witch.
Small witch.
Small witch. Yeah. Let me see if I can find pictures of the witch here too, because the witch is huge.
Well, I mean, she took Laura in one hand, so I mean.
Yeah, look.
That should
okay,
say
so,
how big she is.
Yeah, here we have the queen. We have the queen with Laura. Look at how huge the queen is together with Laura. And then we have the witch with Laura. The witch and the queen, both of them have the same size. I mean, I feel like there's a reason for them to do this. It's not just because, she's just a big villain and she's just a big queen. There is a reason for them to be doing this. I feel like there's a story between those two. Do you think the same?
I don't know. I kind of feel like she's like supposed to be the embodiment of an eel, which is like, you know, very slowpoke and likes to lay around in the shadows all the time. And so that kind of fits that theme, but you know, as to why she wants to rid the world of motivation, I have no idea.
And yeah,
but it seems to have something to do with her nightmares.
Yeah, and here's the thing about the witch. It feels like in the state that she is in right now, she's suffering. She's suffering a lot. In the first episode, she was in pain. There was like a lightning thing in her, and she was in pain.
Yeah.
And now, in the last episode, she was having nightmares, and those nightmares were so intense that they were creating earthquakes where they lived.
That head accessory she has on over her eyes does kind of remind me of like in Sweet when Mephisto was being controlled by noise.
Yeah, I agree. Hello, Dinias. Hello, Crystal Saver. How are you?
But as to who is controlling her, or if it's influencing her, I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea of it too. But I think that I don't know if I think she's being controlled anymore. That's not my theory anymore. My theory is that she is doing what she can to save herself from the pain that she's feeling, or from the nightmares that she has. You know, everything she's doing to protect herself. You know, that's more or less how I'm feeling towards her character now. I mean, I might be totally wrong, but that's how I'm feeling. So I don't feel like she is actually controlled. I feel like she is doing everything she's doing to protect herself. And not because she's, oh my god, I'm so evil, I'm gonna get rid of everybody, a lot of motivation, blah, 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 blah. I think she is suffering, and she's trying to find a way to not suffer anymore.
Yeah, and so there's also the Fool's Casket or the Fool's Coffin. I don't know specifically like how that links to her, but it seems like Butler is the one that's driving that thing to be filled up.
Yeah, and about that,
they got to find another big source of motivation. So either it's a big attack.
Yeah,
or
they're
Laura's,
trying
Aquapod.
everything.
Either Laura's Aquapod or they capture like Natsus, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everything that I think and everything that I'm creating in my head is from what we've seen, but I don't think that we are seeing a lot right now. You know, they're not showing too much. They're showing some stuff here and there.
Yeah, and it looks like our character episodes are going to be in the low 30s.
yeah, they're already starting, right? So I feel like now they're not gonna focus a lot on the story or the lore of the season. We're probably gonna get to the character episodes. We had Minori.
They might sprinkle a detail here or there.
Yeah, they might. Like in Minori's episode, they brought a little flavor. But in like now, after this, I think we're gonna have Laura's. After this episode, we're gonna have Laura's episode, and then Asuka's episode, right?
Say that again.
After today's episode, we're gonna have a Laura episode, and then
Yes.
Asuka.
Yeah. I assume it's a Laura episode. It
Yeah,
looks like
yeah,
it from the-
yeah. We're saying this because she's in the title, but
Well, the description says it too, that she's
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of the student council.
yeah,
But
you're
it's
right.
also got some self-reflection that it seems like she's going through as well.
Yeah,
Because it says that she doesn't start out with very much support, but she works with the club and starts to get support. So
yeah. I feel
it
like
feels like she's gonna get some character.
yeah, I feel like this is gonna be tied to her wish of becoming the queen. That's how I feel like. Hello, Emil. How are you?
A practice.
Long time
run.
no see. Butler is so scary to me. He looks old as shit to me until you see that mohawk of his, like he's going through a midlife crisis.
Yeah, the mohawk is pretty funny.
Yeah. I'm coming in the middle without much of a clue, but perhaps the torment is depression. It saps your motivation, it makes life feel like hell, and breeds desperation. It can be something like that. Maybe the queen went through a traumatic experience. Like, the queen, the witch, we don't know. This is a good theory. This is a good theory. It feels like Darkness all over again. Butler is definitely Goyan and Red 2.0. What's your theory, Sport Bowl? Share it with us. What else?
I don't really have one myself right now.
What's your favorite power-up?
Like in the whole franchise?
No, from Tropical-Rouge.
Oh, well, there's only one other power-up.
No. Which cure is your favorite? Like,
You
design-wise?
said power-up.
Yeah,
So which power-up
that's not
is
what
your
that's
favorite?
not what I was trying to say. I mean, which one of the power-ups is your favorite? I think that's better.
But there's only one power-up. Besides today.
No, Inu, I'm talking about which of the cures is your favorite design in the power-up.
Oh, in the power-up. Okay,
Yeah.
well, you kind of gave me that piecemeal. I like Flamingo. The leggings that she has on kind of resembles like a Thai boxer, which is kind of, kind of fits her character.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the rest of her design, it just looks like all they did was just lengthen everything.
My favorite is Papaya. And I...
Why? Because of the bedhead?
That's one of the reasons. I think the hair is everything. I love it. But I also like if you compare her to her power up to the others, it feels like she has the cleanest design. Like she isn't overdressed, and I like that because I feel like it makes her stand out. But Summer comes as a close second. I love the rainbow dress.
The thing about Papaya, Minori, is that she's very simple. So
Yeah.
I didn't expect her design to be all over the place.
But
Not like Coral and Manatsu and Laura.
But the thing about it is that she when she becomes a cure, she transforms. There's this big transformation.
Yeah, it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. So I feel like that's kind of a reason. But overall, I feel like this is one of the best power-ups we've ever had. It's very beautiful. There's another picture of them. Let me find.
Well, the smallness of the item was interesting. I kind of expected it like everywhere it was floating in front of them or something.
Yeah, it's very
Just looks
short.
like
It's very
she's
very
got it in
small.
her
Yeah,
palm.
you're right.
Yeah, it looks like she's 5-finger palming it.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like this is very fresh. I really love the hairs, the hairdos. They're very big, and they're wild. I really like it. I really like how the gradient works in Summer's hair and in La Mer's hair. They look very beautiful. I love the La Mer mermaid-like dress.
Obviously, I haven't seen the back of Asuka's, but I hope that there's some streaks in the back.
Yeah, I like Asuka is a weird thing to me because I feel like if she had a design closer to Papaya's design, she would look better. Because I feel like this big dress doesn't really match Flamingo, like personality-wise, you know? I feel like it's a very beautiful dress. I like it visually. I think it's visually pleasing, and I like the green underlayer in her dress. It's very apparent and it's very pretty.
Yeah, because that's off to the side initially.
Yeah, exactly. And they like you can really see that it made her like they really took the dress and enhanced it. Like with all of them, it doesn't look like a different dress, you know, like it's the same, but at the same time it's just like all of their costumes but enhanced. So I really enjoy it, and it gives a little bit of flavor, and I love that they're not wearing shoes. It also makes them very different from all of the power-ups we've had before. So
well, yeah, that's the first time they've ever done that.
Yeah, and I really enjoy it. I was never expecting something like this. I was never expecting something like this.
When I first saw the leak, I thought they were just like in mid-transformation or something. I didn't expect it to actually. That was the end of it right there.
I love Coral's upgrade, but not the big bows. I like the big bows. It reminds me of her solo attack, Coral Diffusion.
Her hair is just freaking huge.
Her hair is just out of this world. Like, it's just out of this world. And talking about the legendary Cure that we're gonna see today, I love the designs in Tropical-Rouge in general, but she is my favorite. I love it.
You know, yesterday I knew they were going to announce who the voice actor was at some point, like between like under 24 hours before, but I did not expect to see.
Yeah, her voice actor is announced. Yeah, her voice actor is announced. I don't remember the name of the voice actress, but she is.
She plays Rena.
She plays Rena from Higurashi no Nakokoro ni. So like. She is a legendary character already, and now she is gonna become a Cure. How cool is that?
I think her name is Nakahara Mai.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She also plays Nagisa on Clannad.
Oh, a very famous character as well. Like Clannad is a legendary anime. I haven't seen it, but it's legendary.
It's also a legendary visual novel.
Yeah, I mean, it's from, I don't remember the name, but it's the same of Air, right? I love Air. That anime, Air.
That same company did Air and Kanan and... Planet.
Yeah.
All those really good but depressing.
Yeah. It will make you cry. Sport Ball, I did see your joke. I just didn't understand it. Like, sports references, I don't understand them. I'm so sorry. But I'm pretty sure you suffer a lot being a sports fan. I just don't understand it because, you know, it just goes away from everything that I know. I know nothing about sports. And, like, there is something interesting about her design. Like, there is... This lower part of her dress kind of reminds me of Aladdin. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of Aladdin. Canon.
Yeah, Angel Beats, yeah. But I was talking about the ones before, like in the early 2000s.
Yeah, Canon is very popular. And I love it. I mean, I don't love, but I love the songs from both openings. Because there's like an older version and a newer version of this.
Yeah, actually, Key is they're doing like not a collaboration, but they're taking all the little characters from all those different titles and putting them into a show, and it's like chibi versions of them or something. I forgot what the name of it. It's on my list, but it hasn't decided a date. It was supposed to air this season, but I haven't seen the date for it.
And
Oh, one other thing, like I follow the one who did the animator who did Flamingo's transformation and attack, and Chiyu's and Madoka's. She keeps drawing a ton of Yuriko and Asuka doodles lately. And, whenever an animator or an artist does that actually worked on the project, it kind of feels like they're dropping hints without, saying too much. But, man, it's hard not to ignore that.
But there's something else about her.
Because if she does become a cure, and she worked on it, I mean, she would know how to draw it.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of Moko Moko Coral diffusion attack, since episode 9 that it doesn't appear. Coral's the only one left to use. You're right. Come on, Cure Coral. I feel like at least Cure Coral is always using her shield, and her shield works for most of the time because shield cures, they're so neglected, and at least Coral's shield works.
Remember Alice though? She finally learned to use her shield, offensively. Maybe that's what happens. Like if they get individual power-ups. I don't know if they are, but
they're probably not. But that would be so much fun. But what I'm saying is, like, from the cures, Coral and Papaya are the only ones that actually have. They're the only ones that actually have like minor attacks. Coral has like the axe, and Papaya has the laser eye beams, and they're the only ones that have it. And Coral uses her shield all the time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But I love the name. I love the name. I love the sound the shield makes when she creates it.
There's a lot of fan art out there where she uses just two hands and she crosses her fingers with both, like on one hand, on each hand, and she gets double shield.
That would be so cool.
That would be an interesting.
That would be so cool.
Power up. Yeah. That would be an interesting power up.
Yeah, shield hero. Oh god.
For me.
Yeah. And, I'm just very excited. I'm just very excited for the attack.
How many episodes do you think it's going to be? Do you accept my math, or do you think it's going to be like
46, right?
46.
46 probably.
That's what I think too. Just based on what I know that is going to cause it not to air on one day. I mean, that's not to say that something big won't happen in the pandemic, but so far it doesn't look like they're going to interrupt people.
Yeah. Are the Qs gonna get individual attacks with this power-up? I don't think so. The toy was just released today in Japan, I think. So some people might play the toy and find something. We don't know, but so far probably not. I feel like they won't. It just doesn't happen very often anymore.
Because the majority of it is like the same jingle and everything as the Tropical pack.
Yeah.
I think I wonder, we don't know what the attack looks like, but I wonder if it's going to be like a culmination of each one of them, like the one that they have right now.
Mm-hmm.
The chicken is made up. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Penguin. How are you? Oh, input. I did a video on my theory on what I feel like happened between Yuriko and Asuka. Let me find that and share it with you.
I don't know what specifically happened, but something caused a rift because Asuka was very disrespectful to her, and then Yuriko just responded in kind. But I feel like it's gonna be on Asuka and not Yuriko.
Where is it? Here.
Because she was very abrasive in the first part of the series.
Here it is. My favorite power-up from Star Twinkle is Soleil. And from Healing Good, I think it's Sparkle.
At least we don't have point-and-click this time. Which is nothing wrong with that, but it was way overused last season.
As I usually think, I feel like there is there's a wish from me that they would use the power-ups outside the stock footage. I think it's not gonna happen, but
Maybe the last few episodes it might, but not.
yeah, no, yeah, in the last fight they will, for sure. In the last fight they will, for sure. But I wanted to see more, and not only in the last fight, you know. I really wish they would fight more with this form. Maybe in the last 10 episodes or something, you know. It's a pity they don't. And I also would like to see individual powers. Remember Go Princess?
Yeah, well, I mean, at best, we only have 16 or 17 episodes left.
Yeah, we're very close. Not really. There's still a lot to happen, but we're kind of close. Do you think we're gonna get the logo of the next season in our usual time frame, or later?
No, I don't know, because last year it was like at least 4 or 5 days. It came out early in the magazine, and the trademark, the almanac didn't even have it. The downloadable version of it didn't even have it.
Yeah.
Until after that.
Yeah.
So, and then I think the bot came out a few days later after that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. It's way up in the air.
But what do you think?
Well, I mean, I just told you what I think. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I could totally say, yeah, it's going to be like last year, and then it reverts back to being on time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. We were going through a lot of stuff last year, so.
Yeah. Is this the first season where the Cures didn't have to collect anything? I don't think it's the last. It's the only one. We've had this before.
I mean, they're kind of collecting motivation, but I don't know if it...
Yeah, they're saving motivation, right?
I don't know if they're redistributing it back after she takes it back. It's not really clear. But
yeah, they return to the people, but they also get stored in the aquapod.
But the thing is, though, is when Laura was captured, the queen was like intimately interested in that aquapod. For what reason?
Yeah.
That's where all the
No. I know,
goes.
but what I'm saying is, what I think Benjamin is saying is they don't have to collect anything. Like, for example, in Healing Good, they had to collect the bottles. In Star Twinkle, they had to collect the pens. And in Smile, for example, they had to collect the decors. You know, so like in certain seasons they are collectors in a way, and in Tropical, I feel like there aren't collectors in Tropical-Rouge, like big collectors in Tropical-Rouge, because I feel like they are releasing a little bit less merchandise than usual. Well, because of the production phrase, you know, of the toys, and the pandemic might have hurt that. So I don't know.
I mean, I don't think so at this point. I know that like it has slowed down, but I don't think it's like it was last year. But also, like in the series, I mean, the club room is actually collecting all the stuff from previous episodes. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah.
There's drawings on there's like Oscar's drawing.
Pictures and like
pictures,
little objects they get from other episodes.
Yeah, the sign that was around the penguin in episode 5 or whatever it was.
Yeah. Hello, Gabrielle. We're very excited. We're very excited here. Stock footage is part of Toy Soul. Yeah. Can Precure breathe in water? We don't know about other seasons, but in Tropical-Rouge they can. Because we saw that happen. Merch game is so bad this season. Yeah, Magical is one of the big collectors of Precure. So if she's saying that, you know, she is someone who knows what she's talking about.
I mean, it's not like they really needed merch for this, other than, you know, the standard packs and collectibles. But I don't think they really needed much for this one. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, they actually offstunted a bunch of that stuff into the Prettyholic line.
Yeah, they did, but
and I'm thinking they're going to continue that after this.
maybe.
Well, I mean, it seems to be like a major line now.
I think it's just going to be for this season. That's it.
I mean, I don't think they would just invent it and then say, "Whoops, see ya."
I think they will. I think they will. Because
think about it from a business perspective, that's
no,
money invested.
No, it's not. I mean, the Prettyholic thing is tied to the show, and then the show.
It's tied to the show.
And then the show, then Prettyholic is not going to exist anymore in the show. So I think that it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to promote something that is not in the show. We might have like special things coming out, like the new toys that are going to be the keychains that are being released, Dream Stars keychains or something like that from past seasons that are being released now from the All Stars line. You know, I think something like that can happen, but a line that is actively releasing things, I don't think that's gonna be a thing. I think that this is something created for this season specifically. I don't know. That's how I feel like. Previous makeup line from Precure have not done so well for adults and kids.
Seems like this one is though.
Do you think so? The sales are not good.
That's toy sales.
Yeah. But I don't think the Bandai sales are going to be any different. I don't know. And where is the cutie figure line? The second cutie figure line? Where is it? What is happening? What is going on? Why didn't we have a box of the first line of the cutie figures from Tropical-Rouge? Like, what is happening? What is happening? What is that? What is the rankings in terms of Precure sales, season sales?
I mean, I don't know.
Bebang, the season that sold the most is Heart Catch. The others, the second one, no, it's not. It's not Go-Go. Is it? It's Max. It's Max Heart or Smile.
No, it's Go-Go.
It's not Ener. Go-Go sold very well, but it sold less than Fresh. I'm not talking about the popularity rank. I'm talking about the sales. I need to find the diagram again.
I don't know where I put it.
But I don't know. But yeah, the box thing. Like, okay, I get it. The premium has a box. It's super pretty, but where's the regular one for us? For us that can't afford something that expensive. You know? Oh god. Cure Earth set was released already by this time last year. I really believe we're not having a second cutie figure line this year. I think we're not having one because I remember when Cure Earth was announced, after she was announced, there was this whole merchandise wave, and the cutie figure set was already there.
It was fresh by a small amount.
But it's not the second.
Huh?
But it's not the second most sold season fresh, right?
Smile is fresh by a small amount.
Isn't it Smile?
No, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh my god, I thought it was Smile.
No, it's Go-Go, and then it's it's fresh, and then Smile, and then Go-Go.
Mm-hmm.
But those last two are by just a small amount.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
very close.
Yeah, it's very close.
The factories in China were having a horrible time. Yeah, I mean, the pandemic did not only hurt sales, you know, like for people that can't buy it. Yeah, and I don't know if you've seen it, but Tatezaki shared on his Twitter that lots of people that wanted to go to the cinemas to watch Sailor Moon Eternal couldn't go because of the pandemic. And Like he was sharing some stuff because now it's released on Netflix. So now he's sharing more stuff. But you know, overall, I feel like no matter if the sales are weak right now, it doesn't mean much because, I mean, Precure is a household name, and the toy people, higher ups, they know the economy is not good. So they know what they're dealing with, you know?
Yeah, I mean, people should just not worry about toy sales. I mean, Toy,
Yeah.
the company, has been around for 60 plus years.
They know what they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're one of the biggest animation companies in Japan. They know what they're doing. They have fleets of people to know what to do. So.
Yeah. Anyways, I think it's time for us to finish because there are lots of other events still happening today in the Precure Day event. If you want to join the next event, which is happening in 4 minutes, maybe 3, it's starting right now, almost right now, in Discord. So just go to the Discord channel. Magical, can you please leave a link here on the chat, or T, so that people can, migrate to the other part of the event and keep on enjoying the Precure Day. There's going to be lots of events down the day, and we're finishing it on 10 p.m. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Inu.
Thank you for having me.
So, let's be excited because the Powerup and the Legendary Cure is coming, and we are also having the rest of the Precure Day event. Bye bye, Psydic. I don't have a boyfriend.
Yeah, you do. His name is Kapar.
Yeah, I do. My boyfriend is a Precure villain. Bye.